Hey baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're going to get a general collective message all about what is their karma for hurting you. Alright, so grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome in, welcome in. It's wonderful to have you. I hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, hello my lovelies. It's always so wonderful and I enjoy it so much for us to connect with our energy, and I appreciate all of you being here. So thank you so much for stopping by. And I just wanted to tell all of you that I'm reading this book. I got this for my birthday in October from the Meeker, and I'm reading this for the Baddies and Buds memberships. If you're interested, the information is down below. You hit the little join button, and a little video information will pop up with a video that'll tell you about my memberships. Anyway, I wanted to let you guys know I'm reading this book now, but I'm reading it for the members. Okay, so and it's a book that I got for my birthday, and it's about me, Tales of Auntie Amy. Okay, so there's that. All right, there's that. So with all that out of the way, let's get into this karma energy. And I'm going to start with the Toxic X-Files, okay, because we're going to find out about what happened here. Okay, let's get into this karma. I feel it this morning. I feel it. I feel it, y'all. I feel the come to call. I feel the energy of karma coming to call. Karma coming to call. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I don't know if we'll have several stories here or one story. It may be a mini pick a card. I don't know. Tell me about it. Tell me about this. Okay, we have Boogie Nights finds exhibitionist behavior thrilling, a turn on while pushing people's comfort level. Okay. We have her fault, their fault, not me, shifts the blame, does not take accountability for their actions but blames others, and or shifts the blame, acts innocent but is clearly guilty through their actions. Okay, I feel like these are two different energies. Okay, so we got two piles here. Okay, so it's a mini pick a card, which I'm not surprised. Let's get going. Let's find out about Mr. Boogie Nights here. I feel like this is in a relationship. Okay, tell me about this. Tell me what happened here with the Boogie Nights situation. Let's switch this up. I just feel like switching it up. Switching it up. Okay, that's what it was. I switched it up. I switched it up. I want to switch it back now. Okay, I guess that was a message. They switched it up. They switched it up on you. They sure did. You didn't know. You did not know. Some of you, they flat out told you they didn't love you anymore. They didn't care. They stopped loving you. For some of you, this was very cruel. Ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. I feel like they made you feel shame. They made you feel shame. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Goodbye. They made you feel like, and some of this could be influencing this too. Okay. You know, sometimes they blend. They blamed you for how this really fell apart. Okay. They blamed you and didn't take accountability. Okay. Which is really, this is about this, but it's different. Okay. And I feel like it made you feel embarrassed. It made you feel alone. This hurt your sense of self. It made you feel less than. It made you feel unattractive. Give me more here. It was like, bye. Maybe you had a child, reckless love. It was about the physical. This was absolutely about the physical. Okay. Uh, and there's something about this that kind of got in your soul. It kind of got into your head, it got into your soul, and it really made you feel less than. And I'm going to tell you, like this, like this person, it's like they fed off of it. The pain here. They liked feeling more than you. And I'm getting something about the third party, like a third party, fourth party, fifth party. For some of you, there's multiple parties here. Tell me about this karma. Tell me about this karma. Well, let's start over here. Santa wants to talk. What gifts of karma is Santa bringing for our boogie nights? What kind of karma we got for lover boy over here? And it doesn't mean, that's masculine energy. It can be in what the vessel of gender of what it is. Okay, so all right, tell me, Santa baby, give us some karma. Tell us about this karma. Sorry, I touched the mic. Tell us about this karma. Well, there's karma. 1. Naughty. They pretend to like you, but they're waiting for your downfall. Secret hater. Woo! Easy come, easy go, baby doll. Easy come, easy go. Lover boy. We have peace offerings. Someone wants to give you a present as a way to ask for forgiveness. Oh, they miss you. They're so sorry. Bitch, you deserve this. You deserve this. Happy holidays, okay? You cannot mess over a good person like this, okay? And you can't do this in multiple ways. You thought you were bad. You thought you were like, yes, I am it. I got it. Goodbye, bitch. And there's this like, oh, no. Because you got some energy around you. Perhaps you called on spirits. Perhaps these are your ancestors, but they were like, no. And now we're sorry. Bird blocking. Someone is blocking you from your destiny or your person or your delicious plate of juiciness. Yeah, it just, they're being blocked, literally, from the things that they want, the things that they desire, the things that they thought they had coming, they ain't coming. They ain't coming no more, y'all. They sure aren't. And we have acting a fool, embarrassing themselves in public. They might be back on the train. You know what I'm saying? They may be back on the wagon, as they say, partying alone. They may be about to break up with that third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth party. They may have gotten some social disease. Do we say that anymore? Now let's get some tarot. Talk to me about it. Their karma. Their karma is that I feel like for you, the forgiveness thing, I think it's not a forgiveness thing. I'm not sure forgiveness is even possible. And if it is, it's not like you're going to say, oh, you're forgiven. It's more like, I am moving on. because you are cruel. And this cruelty is cycling back around. It's cycling back around. The Knight of Candles. See, this is a werewolf. This is a monster. This is the energy after this. Okay. This is the energy that's saying, hey, Boogie Nights, how fast can you run in your little coat and hat there? Because I don't think you can outrun a werewolf. This Knight of Candles moves fast, right? And when he's got passion, when he's got focus. And I feel like they may have made another masculine energy mad. They may have made him mad. Maybe they meddled in someone's marriage or relationship. Maybe they messed with someone's partner. Okay, tell me about this karma. The Ten of Potions. Their happiness is being blocked. Okay, it's being blocked. They cannot get happy no more. They can't get happy no more, y'all. By the secret hater. The secret hater energy is blocking them. Do you care if someone's jealous of them? Do you care? As long as they're blocking their happiness, what do you care, right? I feel like they have angered another masculine energy here. There's also this blocking energy of happiness. They may be struggling with depression. They may be struggling with loneliness. They may be struggling with loss. It's like they were level 10, feeling good because they made you feel bad. And then all of a sudden, boom. The Four of Needles. The Seven of Presents. They cannot find rest. And all the seeds they plant, all the things that they try to make happen, they can't make it happen. They can't make things happen anymore. It's not just in love. This is in work. And they can't find rest. They can't find recovery anymore. They can't find peace. They can't find recovery. They can't find a grounding place. Give me another card. Hangman. I love to see this on karma. Okay. This is a sacred pause. They have been placed on pause by the universe. Pause. The question is, are you going to learn? Are you going to learn the lesson from this experience? And the truth is, the only real person that can answer this is this Boogie Nights person. But let's pull a couple more cards. Are they going to be able to pull themselves out of this? Are they going to learn a lesson? We have the Knight of Needles and the Ace of Potions. Okay, the Knight of Needles, the Knight of Swords, for me always is usually the most aggressive card in the deck. Okay, one of the most aggressive cards. Very much like I'm going to trample you into the ground to get what I want. Okay. And we have the Ace of Potions here, which this one, this Ace of Cups basically has a butterfly coming out. And it feels like there's a possibility of a transformation here with this person. However, there is such a intense amount of aggressive energy and this need to trample other people. I'm not diagnosing them. Okay, I'm just a woman with a gift and I'm sharing it with you. But there's this need of ego, perhaps narcissism, that makes this transformation very difficult. Okay, so that's how I see that. All right, let's go ahead and pull on this other one right here, and let's get it. Let's get it, and see what their karma is. I'm gonna take all these out. And we're gonna see. Her fault, their fault, not me. Shifts blame. Does not take accountability for their actions, but blames others and or shifts the blame, acts innocent, but is clearly guilty through their actions. Clearly guilty. They're clearly guilty. Okay, let's pull some cards here. I'm gonna pull a couple more toxic X-Files. They are not to blame. They're completely innocent. They didn't do anything. No matter what you say, no matter what you do. No, we're not going to pull these. Okay. True emotional. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. No matter what you think, they're innocent. It feels a little bit like heartbreak for some of y'all. Shady. They didn't do it, but it sure is shady, isn't it? Okay, keep going. This one. Spiritual chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. This really triggered you. You were very triggered by this. This caused you a lot of emotional, I don't want to use the word damage, but it caused you to have to really go deep. Ooh, it feels intense. These cards are peeking and they want to come out. Married, I miss you. Okay. Let's pull a couple more because I'm feeling like a split. I'm feeling a splitting off of energy. Thug, closing a cycle. Okay. Okay. I feel like this reading in itself is splitting off into like a couple of messages. That's how it goes. That's how it goes lately. That's what we're doing. Okay. So here's the thing. First of all, I think that you've had some situations where people have clearly done you wrong. And for a lot of you, this is deep. Okay. This is like traumatic. All right. And I got to tell you, I'm feeling emotional about it. Okay. I'm feeling real emotional. So it's very, very bad. And I'm not going to touch it. Okay. But I want you to know I feel you. All right. And it caused you to go through a lot of basically ego death, chaos, having to almost rewire your brain to function. And so in your life, you may have dealt with a repetitive pattern of people not taking accountability, of people lying to you, of not being able to trust people. Okay. And so this karma of people not taking accountability for the things that happen and you being overly sorry, you showing up, you being almost desperate to be loved in some kind of way. Okay. And I feel like the karma in this situation has the people who didn't come to the forefront now feeling the loss of you in a big way, because I feel like you've changed. I feel this spiritual energy. Let's pull from this deck. I feel this spiritual evolution here of you. And it almost feels like you may be going through a mourning process of letting go of who you used to be. You may be feeling very nostalgic right now. I feel like Is it this one? It's this one. Victorious. It's good to ask for help. I feel like you literally had to ask Spirit, the universe, a goddess, God form, God, whatever, to help you through this. This was so profound, and you have been so betrayed that you literally had to ask for help from Spirit and probably from professionals to get through this intensity. Okay. It's bad, bad. Okay, it's bad, bad. It's bad, bad, bad. All right. So let's get into what's going on here. So we're going to go over here. This married card for me is representing bonds, be it actual marriage, be it actual friendship, be it actual family, whatever the bond. Okay. It really feels like people are starting to feel your energy dissipate. Not just that it's gone, but the actual energy of you disappearing. Like to not ever return. Not to ever return in the same way. Because in order for you to have moved on from this, in order for you to heal, you had to change. And, you know, at some levels of ascension, sorry, my stomach's growling. At some levels of ascension, there is some pain here because there is respect for the person you had to become to get you where you are or where you were. So there's respect there. Nothing can stop you from feeling good and looking good, shining from within. And my love, that's where you're going. That's you. That's you. That's the help you get. That's the healing you get. That's the elevation. That's the release. And yeah, it is good to take time to honor what you're letting go. The you used to be. Pure intentions. Someone is being pure as snow with you and wants to win you over. I feel like this is you. I feel like your outlook has shifted. It is shifting. The things you want are shifting. Who you thought you wanted to become is different. Okay? Who you thought you were has even changed. You see yourself differently. You see your life differently. You see your purpose differently. And the intentions have become more refined. It is a new you. That's what you've done with this. Bringing home the bacon, hustling. I feel like this is this person. This is their karma. Double life, trying to be perfect, but rather indulging in addictive holiday pleasures. I think this person is spending a lot of money. I feel like this person is spending a lot of money because they're missing you and they're trying to fill in the gaps. They're trying to replace expressions of love, expressions of time, expressions of, sorry, my stomach's growling, expressions of what shoulda, woulda, coulda with things, with baubles, with stuff. And What an empty, empty place to be. Power hat, killer bod, and focus mind, bossing up. I feel like they're watching this somehow. Perhaps they see you online, perhaps they get word of you from someone third party, but somehow they're watching this change. And yes, they're watching the sorrow you have. Okay? They feel it. They like that part. So when you rise, they feel it, they see it too. Now, for some of them, they're trying to do this. Okay, they're trying to do this and it's not happening. They're having a hard time because they are trying to fill a gap. So they are excessively consuming, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm not shaming anyone. I'm just saying this is how they're coping. They're excessively consuming money, food, substances, everything. Everything. Okay. Because they miss you. And I feel like they know they messed up. Two more, they say. Someone is talking trash and spreading un-Christmas-like spirit. Secret rendezvous with someone extra. So here's the thing. If this person is in a relationship, okay, I feel like, first of all, there may be some flirtation or actual cheating going on. Okay. Someone is betraying them. Or they're betraying once again in their relationship. And the thing is that because you haunt them, because you, and I'm just going to say it, and I don't mean this in a way that puts other people down, but you were the good one. You were the good one. Okay. You were the one that was good to them. You were the keeper and they messed it up. Okay. Whether that be in a romantic relationship, a friendship, a family, if it was family, you were good. You were a good family member. You were good to people. And it feels like there's a lot of gossip. Also, I think this person talks to you. Ooh, let's pull some tarot. Talks about you. They talk about you. Okay, this is bothering the person in their life, like people in their life. If this is family, they're definitely upsetting people around them. They don't want to hear them talk about you no more. If this is their new partner or a different partner, they don't want to hear about this no more. I don't want to hear about them no more. Well, you know what they say. I had to shuffle myself in my chair. You know, karma's a bitch. So let's see this tarot. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Okay, we have the Star and the King of Potions. I'm not reading reversals. So they got their eye on you. Okay, the star of the show. Look how you're shining. This is Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, they still have their eye on you. They're not over you, no matter what they did. Okay. This King of Potions. They really want to talk to you now. They kind of do. Alone in their thoughts. They kind of do. And you're just like, no, I'm not even that person anymore. See how it works? I'm not even that person anymore. I'm not that person anymore. There's nothing there. We have the Knight of Potions. Yes. 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 No matter who this is, they're like, I really think that we should talk. My stomach's growling. I really think that we should talk. I really think that we could get along. And they don't really see you. Okay. They haven't changed. They're just full of karma and regret. Okay. Because they know they missed a real one. We have the Nine of Potions and the World. Listen, they cannot move on. They cannot move on. That's their karma. They are stuck. They are stuck on you and they cannot move on. And the thing is that what will kind of break this and thin this energy out, because it feels real dense. It feels almost like a cord. Okay. What will make this a little bit thinner is as you move into your more powerful energy. And that's where this energy comes into play. You're closing this cycle. And let me tell you, you're closing it all by yourself. Okay, this person isn't helping you close it. Okay, because they're lingering in it, even though they were not good to you, even though all this happened. You're they're lingering here, okay? But you're closing the cycle because you're a spiritual badass. Okay? Because you know that's how you're going to go on. And this is like a higher self kind of thing. Okay? Because you're gangster about it. Because this pattern of people not taking accountability, because that's what this is. This lingering, they don't see how, I think they talk to me. The fact that this person thinks that you would still talk to them means they do not understand what they did. They have no comprehension that in order for you to survive, in order for you to emotionally heal, you had to take all the toxic stuff from your whole life and transmute it and become more, just so you could move through the density. They don't comprehend that. Okay. So you know you got to be what? A thug. You got to be a spiritual thug. You got to be a little ruthless about this because you know it is in their best interest to what? Cut it off as much as possible. You may have kids with this person. You may still have ties, but for the most part, you got to be what? You got to know that your frequency and this person's frequency does not match anymore. And you got to treat it that way. You got to treat it that way. Tell me more about this. We're going to pull some more of these cards. Tell me more about this closing the cycle. Tell me more about closing this cycle. Tell us more. We have magic. You are blessed. This new cycle for you is a blessing. And this person, the more you move into this, the less you're going to feel this pull. Okay. The less this density will thin out. Okay. You are blessed in this. You are victorious in this new cycle. Okay. Tell me more about this. Tell us more. Got two more cards here. Comfort is coming. Wouldn't that be nice? When's the last time you had any comfort? When's the last time you had any peace from anyone? It's coming. It's needed. You need some peace. You need some comfort. We have greening. You are natural. Get out in nature. Now I understand that, some people can't do that. But if you can't, look on YouTube for some YouTube videos. Listen to some nature. Go plant a plant, an indoor plant. Okay. Eat something natural. Be creative. Take a shower and connect with water. Do your thing. But connect with the natural world. It'll be very healing for you. I'm going to pull some more cards here. Tell me about this karma. Tell me about your karma. I want to know about the positive karma. The positive karma here. Because I feel it. I feel it. We have the 8 of Needles. You are going to be able to see your way out of some very tough situations. So my stomach's growling. We have the Chariot, balance. Again, victory. Look at 0. 0's over here, the star. And now what are you doing? You're flying to the moon. You go from not being able to see your way out Look at her trying to put herself back together. There you are, healing yourself and then flying to the moon. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy for you. I believe your gifts, your psychic abilities, your spiritual gifts are going to really blossom. Okay? Trust the gifts you've been given. Okay? Because you're meant to use them. We have the 5 of presents here. You know, the issues around money. I feel like there may be a lot of fear around money right now, which honestly is perfectly valid. Okay? It's perfectly valid to feel some fear around money. We have the 8 of candles. I feel like there is some healing around money that is coming in quickly. Okay, tell me about this healing around money. Tell me about this healing around money. This bottom card wants to come out. We have the 9 of candles. Okay. It feels like you are going to be able to overcome some issues around money. We have the Queen of Potions. Okay. It's important that you use your gifts and abilities to help you with the money. Okay. To use your experiences, everything you've learned to help you get out of the money. Okay. Because it's going to bring you a lot of creativity, a lot of insight, a lot of gifts. There's going to be resources here for you. So it's a lot of good karma. Okay. There's a lot of good karma coming your way. All right. Okay, that's what I received today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. If you made it this far, leave me a little fire down below to let me know that you made it this far. And I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like hyping it up, hype it up. It does help the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.